Okay, so this tag is the cake book tag. So basically we are building a cake here. Number 1, Self-Rising Flower. A book that started out slow but picked up. And for this one, I will probably say The Maze Runner. It's not that I hated the book throughout, but it just wasn't my favorite at the beginning. I found the protagonist slightly annoying in some ways. Like, I get why, things were happening and why he was the way he was. But I definitely think the later half of the book was a lot better. Number 2, Butter. A book with a rich and intense plot. And for that one, I'm going to have to say The Lovely Bones. That book is, like I said in my other tag video, beautifully written, very intense, obviously. It is the story of a teenager who has been assaulted and murdered by her neighbor, and how those events basically tear her family apart. So it is very intense. So from the point of view of the young girl, and it's just been one of my favorite books. Eggs. What is a book you had reservations about but ended up actually enjoying? So I don't know if I really thought that I'm not going to like this book and then picked it up. I will say a book that I think a few people probably would have reservations about is Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side, because it is a YA book about vampires, but it's nothing like Twilight. It's actually quite entertaining. It's still kind of a fluffy read, but it's a lot better. It's a lot more fun, at least in my point of view. Sugar. Name a sweet book, and for that I'm going to have to go with Because of Winn-Dixie. Just really sweet characters in there. I really love that book. Icing. A book that included everything you like in a story, and for that I will probably have to go with The Fault in Our Stars. Humor, sadness, book loving, great quotes. I loved it. Sprinkles. What book do you go to for like a pick-me-up when you're feeling down? For that, mainly if I'm really feeling sad, probably like comics and stuff, mainly Garfield, anything kind of humorous. And cherry on top, and for this one I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit because this one is best book of the year. I haven't read any that I consider my best because I feel like I haven't read enough. Not that I haven't read good ones, but I haven't read enough to make that decision. So if you go to my last wrap up, I pretty much liked all the books that I've read so far. So that is probably going to be the shortest tag of the day. Bye-bye, guys.